Hey First Pres, my name is Andrew Baxley. For those of you who don't know me, I used to be on staff at First Pres about 10 years ago or so. And during my time at First Pres, I was really shown the gospel. And what I mean by that is I was taught the gospel very clearly by many of you who are still there, some who are no longer there. But even more than that, people at First Pres showed me the gospel and the way that they lived, the way that they lived out community. That was a really big part of me finding my call to ministry, to finding my call to serve the nations and the next generation as I'm doing here in Bogota, Colombia today. One really unique thing about our church is that we are an international church. And what I mean by that is we serve the international population of Bogota, Colombia. There are people from over 25 different countries in our church right now. They come from all over the world for various reasons, jobs, relationships, embassy, State Department, military. All kinds of people have come from all over the world to be here. And while they are here, we have a really unique opportunity with this community. One, we get to teach the gospel. We get to tell them about who Jesus is and why he matters. But even more than that, we have been able to create a community here that not only says it, but like First Pres did for me, shows what it means to live it out. Because the international community here is so transitional, we have people who come in for 2 to 5 years and then they leave again. We have to jump in quickly, which means we have to build relationships quickly. We have to build community quickly. We have to dive in more deeply, more quickly, which is actually really fun. It's sad in one sense because you have to say goodbye so frequently, but it's also really fun because the people who come here are used to diving into a relationship at a quicker rate. So what does that mean? That means we get to spend 3 to 5 years really pouring into people. And then we get to send them out. Their jobs, send them often back to other countries or even to closed countries, other places of the world, where then they get to be lights for the gospel, not just in what they say, but how they live it out amongst other people. It's a really fun environment to work in. We hope that one day First Pres and some members of First Pres will be able to come see what we do. But one thing that's really what I think about is First Pres has shown me a lot about how this is done in the past. Through the ministry you do to international students at UTC, I got to live on Duncan Avenue in Highland Park while I was on staff at First Pres with a house full of international students. So even then, the Lord was preparing me through your ministry to serve where I serve today. And so I want to thank you for that, and I look forward to seeing you all in person the next time I do. And we are this year's recipient of the Peirson Award.
And we just wanted to take a moment and say how grateful and honored and surprised, actually, we were to receive an award. We are super thankful for the church, the support, the prayer, and we've always just felt very supported by First Pres and just grateful for, we know you guys are a praying church, and we just feel very thankful that we were chosen for this award, and we wanted to say thank you.